For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com.
What's poppin', everybody? It's a Sable94. Got yet another match with the Claydol Stonjourner deck. I'm sure some of you might be getting sick of this deck, but I gotta show its good side too. I can't just be showing ass kickings, me getting my ass kicked in matches, because it can work. It's just that everything needs to go perfectly right. All of the stars need to align. Your opponent must not have boss's orders at the crucial moment. But if things go right, the deck and the combo you can do with Terrakion as well, can be kind of deadly. You just need to get a good ass setup, keep attacking and pressure your opponent. So speaking of a good little start, we sort of have it, you could say. I'm playing first. You always want to play first with this deck. You only get benefit playing first. You get to evolve your Pokemon quicker. I guess if you play second, then maybe you can do like 30 for 1 with the Zygarde, but that's not really that great. You'd rather get your evolutions quicker, get your energy acceleration quicker. If you discard a few energies on the first turn, and you can get Claydols out on the second turn, then you can grab energies. If you get out the barrel, you can start drawing more cards. So definitely getting a good benefit playing first, since we can't use supporters anyway. So I get a very solid start. I have my barrel, managed to grab it, have 2 ball toys, have the Bidoof to evolve into, got Terrakion, I got Zygarde, got my energy attachment. So a solid little turn. If you can get a turn like this every time you play first, it's good enough. My opponent opened up with a Comfy, which isn't uncommon these days. The Lost Origin engine, Lost Zone Turbo engine, and Chorus Experiment. Going to start doing that. And this looks like to be a Giratina deck, standard stuff. There's Mirage Gate, Cramorant, and the Greninja to help them draw cards. This sort of deck, to be honest, every time I experienced it, I think I was always playing some sort of rogue deck, unless I'm mistaken. But I don't have too much experience playing in some other, rule box decks against it. But we'll see, I guess, if Baltoy Claydol can put in the work against it. At least I know that I don't have to worry about Giratina's V-Star power. Get that free kill that they can get. It always sucks when they can do that on a big Pokemon and get 2 or 3 prizes just like that. But since all of our Pokemon are regular Pokemon, then it's not going to be that great. It's not going to be that threatening. Okay, so unfortunately, he had to use Escape Rope. I didn't bench the other Zygarde. I wanted to keep that spot open, but it sort of bit me in the ass because he got that big hit on the Terrakion now, which is very unfortunate. You want this guy. This guy is kind of your trump card, even though this deck is supposed to be like a Stonjourner Claydol deck. Terrakion is really the secret trump card, being able to prevent your opponent from attacking, doing damage to you. So you can get that free turn of attack, and then follow it up with a different attacker like Stonjourner, and then that sort of damage adds up. 300 something total because of the free damage you get with Terrakion. So this is an ugly move that I'm going to make, but I gotta make it. Gotta use the Herb Balloon and save the Terrakion. I don't think that's going to amount to much because he can just snipe us down with Greninja. That guy does attack in this deck as well. He does have the ability to do so, thanks to Mirage Gate. But the 30 damage I do with Zygarde is kind of significant here because if I do 80 next turn, I can finish this dude off. Zygarde, if your opponent doesn't have a lead on prizes, doesn't do that much damage, and even 160 for 3, it's worse than Stonjourner's 190. But we use what we got. At least he has better HP and a better first attack, I guess. So at the very least, I set this dude up for a 2-hit KO. It's going to be a while before he powers up Giratina, I think. So spin, spit, innocently, whatever the hell that attack name is, 110 damage, that's fine. And with Mystery Charge and the energy top deck here, I will be able to make my attack here. Perfect. I'm gonna keep the Dynatree Hill in hand. I draw one less card, but I know this deck runs stadiums too. They run like the Trainer Court that lets them grab energies, and I would like to just strip them of that if I can. So I want to save my stadiums, as always. Very conservative in that regard. We're going to get the second barrel though, so that's good. I'll be able to draw 2 more cards. So that works out. So far, so good. I mean, I do have a bunch of hurt dudes, but I'm getting a KO here. Plus, I got my dudes set up. I got 2 Claydols. I got 2 barrels as well. So this gives me a nice sort of control over the energy acceleration that we're going to get and drawing cards. So whatever he does, I should be able to hopefully cook up a good response, an adequate response. All right. And I think he is sort of dumbfounded because he doesn't know what to do. He's going to promote Comfy there. He only has 1 energy on the Greninja. If I was a guessing man, I'd say he's going to do everything he can to put the energies on that dude and then snipe both of my attackers down. It's going to suck, and more importantly, because I'm going to have to promote a non-attacking Pokemon. But what can you do? At the very least, he's going to have to discard energies on the Greninja, and then if I get rid of that, it's going to have to start from scratch again. So switch, Greninja is ready, Moonlight Shuriken, and as I feared, he's going to kill off my attackers. Possibly the correct play, I guess, because I'm going to have to promote something that I don't want to promote here, and we got to have a switching outlet as well. So, gonna grab 2 prizes, and now he's in the lead. And we're definitely gonna have to dig up a switching outlet. I have 1 more air balloon, a scoop up net, and a switch in this deck. Are we gonna be able to dig one of those up? I have to, otherwise I'm gonna have to give him a dead turn, a free turn. And this is always what happens that screws me over in this deck. So I'm going to use the Ordinary Rod, get this out of our hand basically. I'm going to get the Terrakion. I'm not going to bother with the Zygarde, even though maybe I should have. We can't get carried away with getting rid of our attackers. I know I'm going to keep the Stonjourner. Played on the Baltoy. I favor that. Getting 3 Claydols out. And fuck, I think I'm going to have to go for the quick ball here. Get rid of another Zygarde. So now I'm out of those. Out of the Ordinary Rod and out of the Zygarde. So we only have just a few attackers, just 3 attackers to get by this game. If I fuck this up, then we lose. But I guess what I did paid off. I did draw the scoop up net, so now I know I'm safe. I can make an attack right now with Stonjourner. And removing that Greninja with the 2 energies is huge because he's not going to have any energies left. So gonna use the quick ball as well and get the Terrakion. This time search it out. Draw an additional 2 cards with the second barrel. And excellent, I see the switch as well. Perfect. So I don't even gotta spend the scoop up net. I can just switch. Might as well. You know what? I think I want to keep the barrel for now. And at the end of the day, we can just use the scoop up net next turn. So pretty good. Mystery Press gonna get another KO, and now I'm even with him, keeping up with the pressure. He's at 4. I'm at 4. I got all of my dudes. He doesn't have anything but that humongous hand. But can you do anything with it? That's the question. He used at least 1 Mirage Gate. He had to discard 1 into the Lost Zone. They don't really have any other way to power up this Giratina besides that in these Turbo-esque decks. If it's a deck that doesn't run Arceus or any other energy acceleration method or Pokemon, it has to be that Mirage Gate. So if they can't make that sort of play, Giratina is kind of dead weight. It can't do anything. So he did promote the dude. He's using his own Ordinary Rod. Get a little bit of recovery. I'm a bit surprised they didn't promote the Comfy there. But I don't know just how many... You got any switching outlets in hand, or what do you got? What's in the discard pile? What's in the Lost Zone? Alright. Gonna play down the Luminian V, grab something. Just don't let it be a boss's orders, but at this point I think it should be good, even if he uses that. If he decides to kill off one of the Claydols, I can get another one next turn. We just need two to get by. But it's just going to be Cora's Experiment. And the other thing with this deck is that because it dicks so much, and because it's a turbo combo-ass deck in a way, they're really prone to decking out or getting close to decking out, getting rid of shit that they need later on, so on and so forth. So I'm pleased when I see him just draw cards, get rid of shit. It just gets more and more into a position where I'm going to have the advantage. So he's going to escape rope once again. I will confidently promote the Barbaro. He's probably surprised. I don't think he wanted that. He wanted me to promote something else so he can get a KO. But the reason that I do this is because I know that I got the scoop up net in hand. So this is convenient. Whatever he does, I'm going to put the dudes back in hand and keep attacking. So if he uses Cramorant, which, I mean, what else is he going to do? Use Comfy to dig for more? Like, he has to attack to win. He can't just dig all day. So he's going to attack with Cramorant. Perfectly fine with me. I have the answer. And we're going to get out the third Claydol too. So this is excellent. I'm good when it comes to the Claydols. I got my Barbaros. I got my attacker. I got Terrakion. And we're going to go for this. Let's go ahead. Promote the Stonjourner. And you know fucking what? I don't even got to attack with it. I mean, I'm just going to lose a bunch of energies. I'm going to get them back. Lose an energy from the hand. But I'm not going to give him any edge. I'm going to use Terrakion. So not only am I going to get the KO, I'm going to be invincible for next turn. So Terrakion is safe. He has to use boss's orders if he wants to do anything. And with 3 Claydols, we're good when it comes to energies. I'm not going to play anything. I'm going to keep the stuff in hand. I have everything I need. So it's up to what he can do to break my setup. There goes another Cramorant. I'm at 3 prizes now in the lead. And we're looking good. We are looking good, finally, with this Claydol Stonjourner deck. Got so many ass kickings that I had to show matches with. Just so many close matches. But I think today we're going to do it. I don't see what he can really do. I mean, he can't even, like, he doesn't even have a Giratina powered up. He needs to power the dude up. And then when he does, obviously all the pressure is going to be on him. I'm going to be attacking the Giratina. He won't be able to use it for long. He's going to commit 2 prizes too. So we're looking really good here. Okay, so Greninja is out again. Recovered the dude's back. And keep digging. I mean, he's going to dig himself out. I'm surprised he hasn't played the little training court stadium yet. Does he not run that card? I think this deck commonly runs that stadium. So they can just grab energies back. I mean, I'm ready to get rid of it because I don't need it and it would help him out more than me. He's going to use Galarian Zigzagoon to set up the Terrakion to die, but I don't think he realizes Terrakion is invincible. He's not going to be able to make any damage with it. So he attacks with Cramorant. Stupid move. I guess this is why you need to read cards. That was a mistake on his part. I mean, he wasn't going to be able to do anything. But don't sacrifice your attacker and put the damage counters on, well, I don't know, the Zigzagoon. Maybe it's going to matter later on. But at this point, this is my game. Another one of his attackers are going to die. He doesn't have any more recovery. He can't have recovery for days. He already used a bunch of recovery cards. His deck is thin. He has a huge-ass hand, but from what I understand, it's for the most part unusable. I don't know what's in there. Get a Path to the Peak Stadium too from the prizes. Terrakion is safe. I get the 1-hit KO with Stonjourner. I'm at 2 prizes right now. He still needs to get 4. With the Terrakion combo, with such a lead, and with him not having barely any energies, this game is mine. So he's thinking about what to commit, but he decides to surrender. The smart move. I mean, this was my game, so it finally get a nice little win besides the single strike Urshifu match. So good stuff finally with Claydol. Hope you guys enjoyed this match. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Warai!